It looks like we're all set, so we'll get underway. What do you reckon? Good idea? Right. Well, officially it's good afternoon to you all, and on behalf of his family, I welcome you as you have gathered to pay your respects to a good man, Charles Zerafa. My name is Dudley Corbett, and I am indeed honoured to be invited by Aquila and Connie to conduct this celebration of their father's life. At the conclusion of this remembrance service, the family would love to have you join them for refreshments here in the club. And I'm sure you'll know when you've had enough to drink next, of course. Help yourselves. The family have also asked me to thank you for this attendance here today, to assure you of the great comfort it gives them to know that our friend Charlie was so loved and so respected. I will be opening the service a little bit later on for any of you who would care to come forward and share a story, and I believe there are many stories, some that can be shared in public. But today we meet to honour the life of a father, a grandfather, a local icon, a local identity, to say goodbye to him again and to support each other as we face this loss. Charlie, you were a proud man, ever the gentleman, and you always showed a genuine care for others. We respected you for your courage and your quiet dignity. We will always remember the good times and that extra special sparkle in your eyes. So hold the loved ones close today and whisper in their ear. Tell them how much you love them and that you'll always hold them dear. Take time to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, or it's okay. And if tomorrow never comes, then you'll have no regrets about today. I have some lovely tributes that I'm going to share with you shortly. But first of all, as I sat with the girls the other day, I learned a little bit about our friend. And so I'll just say a couple of quick things here, and then I'll share with you what people have given me as they remember this unique man. Charlie apparently was a fellow who talked to absolutely everybody, and didn't matter where he was, he would say hello and whatever. And yes, he was well known around the area, no doubt. I'm told that he was also a gardener extraordinaire, and he was possessed with a green thumb, which was quite often the same colour as some of his vegetables. Yeah, we'll move on.
Charlie.
Yes, Charlie. He was known when he visited people to have a look down the neighbour's driveway to see if there were any weeds, and he'd go down uninvited, pull the weeds out. He always had an eye out for other people. He looked after other people. They were his family. The rest of the world were his family, and he looked after everybody in that mould, and he'll be so sadly missed by a lot of people. He loved the older television programs, especially the movies that contained Mr. Dwayne Johnson, otherwise known as The Rock, and he was a great fan of The Rock. His last 2 or 3 months were very kind to him, and he did have a sad period of suffering apparently, and the family would like to say a big thank you, especially to daughter Connie, for the great work that you've done looking after Dad. Also, a man by the name of Mr. Daniel Poposky for his wonderful support, and I believe those people are with us today. So thank you, Daniel, and of course thank you, Connie. Now, first of all, I will read. Well, I think I can understand the writing. Charles Joseph Zerafa was born on the 13th of the 11th, 56. So yesterday he would have celebrated his birthday, I believe, or the day before. And he passed on the 17th of the 5th, 2020. So it has been a while. But today, of course, is a remembrance service for this very unique man. He was born in Fairfield in New South Wales, and he was one of 12 children. He knew what hard times were about, no doubt, growing up. He was a hard worker, but a wild child. He moved to Tasmania with a dream to buy land and build his own home, and which he accomplished eventually. But he worked for the Corrigan, milking occasionally, but mostly gardening. He had a son, Shane, in his 20s, and he also had a great passion for cleaning yards. And I said a while ago how he used to pull weeds out of neighbours' driveways and things like that. He loved being on the land with nature, clearing the land, looking after his animals, and he always had dogs. He had 2 daughters, Gabriella and Connie, and Connie was a stay-at-home dad, but he also had 5 grandchildren, Benji, Serena, Ruby, Braylon and Mason, and I think they're all here today, aren't they? Yeah, of course. And he was known as Pop, wasn't he? And I bet you loved Pop. Yes, well, I'm sure he loved you. He loved playing the guitar, singing and making his own music. He was one of a kind man, very down to earth and an absolute beautiful soul. He devoted his life to his kids, his grandkids, his animals, his land and his music. But wait, there's more. Still on the original writing pad. He took great pride in his body and well-being and always kept fit. Tassie was his home. The bush was his pride and joy, along with his grandkids. And he took everyone under his wing, as we said earlier. He loved antiques, ornaments, and collecting anything that might look collectible. He made the news some years ago with a big bravery award when he went to the help of a couple of policemen in Hobart and very bravely put himself on the line, put his life on the line, and the government of the day awarded him the Star of Courage, the badge of courage. And it looks very, very similar to the Star of Malta, where Charles' forebears came from. And I said to Aquila and Connie, do you know how to make a Maltese cross? And they said, we've got no idea. And I said, well, you tread on his toe. Anyway, that would make him cross. He loved dogs and animals. He played the harmonica. He loved to draw. He loved to write. He loved to have the fires going. He'd always have something going on the fire. And yeah, he was a man who sort of on his own, but he had a million family around him all the time, and he loved each and every one of you. Just a word on Malta, where his parents came from originally. It is a small island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Some of you will know this anyway, but it is the fourth most densely populated island in the world. It's 316 square k's, and there are 515,000 people live there. Now, Launceston, for example, is 435 square k's with 123,000. So Malta has 5 times more people, and it's only 3/4 as big as Launceston. So if he went back there, I reckon he'd have known everybody anyway, wouldn't he? He's made himself known, for sure. Now, some of these lovely tributes keep flowing. Now this one, they might not be in the exact order, but we'll read a lot of them, of course. We are here to celebrate your life and the measure of its worth and every single life you touch while you were here on earth. Excuse me, we wish to pay our last respects. That's why we're all here, to thank you for your friendship, your love, and all the memories that we hold dear. It's been a privilege to have known you. We were family, not just friends. And I'll continue to carry your spirit on until we meet again. I'll miss all the things we used to do as I listen to your favourite songs, but I know you'll always be with me, guiding me along. I miss you so much, Charlie. Love always, from Jackson Lee. And Connie would like this to read. Dad, where do I begin? We haven't spoken now for 18 months, but not a day has passed that I haven't thought about you. You're forever in my mind and heart. Words can't explain how much I miss you. You truly are one of a kind person, and I miss absolutely everything about you. I miss your smile, I miss your laugh, your company, your friendship, your support, your guidance, your strength, your courage, your positivity, your stories, your voice. Simply, I just miss everything about you. I feel so lucky that you were and always will be my dear. I cherish all those memories. I'm so grateful for having such an awesome man as yourself to be my role model in life. You taught me so much. You went above and beyond in giving me the best start to life and in being there for me every step of the way. I will be forever grateful to you. You were not only there for me, but for so many others as well. So many people love and respect you because you truly are an incredible human, an absolute legend. So to wrap this up, I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope we'll meet again. I love you, Dad. To my dear friend Charlie, since the day we met till our last day together, I couldn't have ever wanted it any other way. The fun we had, the things we got up to, what a ride we had together. You will always be a big part of my life. Till we meet again, I love you, mate. Not a single day passes by that I don't think of my dad. My biggest regret in life is not spending more time with him. The little amount of time I did get with my dad are the most memorable in my life. These moments laid the foundation for who I am today. I can only hope to be half the man that my father was. I've never met a man in my life more selfless than my dad. He put everybody else first, and he would literally give you the shirt off his back. He had the uncanny knack of making people laugh and feel better about themselves in any situation. He made life simple. He made life fun. Hearing his laugh made everybody else laugh. And watching him dance around a room or play guitar, you were just in amazement of him and how happy one soul could be. I hope I've made my dad proud. His blood is my blood. I want to look at the world through my eyes the way he did through his. Forever making it a better place. I will miss you and love you always, and I know I'll see you again, Dad. And that's from Shane. Now, special thanks goes to, from Aquila, especially to Michaela Smith, for moral support, for advice, and a shoulder to lean on. Yeah, so we had a lot of good help. Look, I had your original writing, but I don't appear to have. Oh. Yeah, but I'm sorry, I mislaid that somewhere, or didn't see it, or have you got a copy of it there somewhere? Oh, right, yeah, sorry about that.
It's on my phone, is that okay? It's on my phone, is that okay? She's got it on her phone, you read it off that?
Yeah, I'll try very hard.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I can read that. This is from Aquila. And I don't know where it got to, it's probably still in cyberspace somewhere. But anyway, I've got it now, that's all that matters. I not only lost my dad, I lost my best friend. You were a man like no other, a unique soul, a character, a role model, an idol, a hero, a legend. You always said that you were God. I understand now, you and my God. You gave me life, nurtured me, taught me, and most of all, loved me unconditionally. You never gave up, and I will never give up loving you. There's not enough words to describe what you mean to me and how important you are. Thank you for being there for me always. And this disappeared. How do you get it back? Oh, there we go. Part 2. You always make me feel loved and cared for. Things have not and won't be the same without you. You gave us such an amazing life, and I'll forever be grateful and appreciative of the life you gave me. And growing up with such a wonderful father. You not only raised me, you raised my 3 children as well, and anybody else that you took under your wing. You're still with us every day, in our hearts and in our memories. I love you, Dad. How's that? No more? No. I'll give you that. Oh, well, thank you so much for that. Thanks for your understanding there. Did we have anybody who would care to come forward and share a story? I know a young man over in the back row there owed a lot to his mate Charlie, who was telling me a while ago that Charlie was a great help to him during some troubled years, and yeah, good on you, Scotty. We're about to go back a little bit in Charlie's life through virtue of some photographs and a bit of music. I'm sure that you will enjoy. Sit back and listen, have a smile or two at the photo presentation that we're about to share with you.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. Oh, I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm, but you found something going on. So take your time, think a lot, think of everything you got now. Will you still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not? Well, how can I try to explain? 'Cause when I do, it turns away again. It's always been the same old story. Yes, from the moment I can talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I had to go away. I know I had to go. It's not time, make a change. Just sit down, take it easy slowly. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me. I'm old, but I'm happy. Well, all the times when I cried, keeping all the things I knew inside is hard, but it's harder to ignore it. They were right, I agree, but it's them, you know, it's not me now. There's a way, and I know that I had to go away. I know I had to go. Mama, take a bed off of me. I can't use them no more. Long black clouds come down on me. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mm-hmm. Go take the gondola down to the ground. I can't shoot them no more. Getting too high for me to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Standing on the rock, waiting for the wind to blow. I've been standing on the rock, waiting for that wind to blow. Been standing on the rock, waiting for them seeds to grow. Walking on the ground, waiting for them guns to clang. I've been walking on the ground, waiting for them guns to clang. I've been walking on the ground, waiting for them pieces to bend. Going back to the country, that's where I gotta find you a home. Going back to the country, that's where I gotta find you a home. Going back to the country, 'cause that's where we all come from. I've been standing on a rock, waiting for that wind to blow. I've been standing on a rock, waiting for that wind to blow. I've been standing on the rock, man, that's right, waiting for my seeds to grow. I've been standing on the rock, waiting for my seeds to grow.
It was great for the family to share those photographs, treasured photographs and memories with us anyway, and you could see that he loved his music, loved his guitar playing and singing, And music was a great part of his world. So a chapter is completed, a page is turned, a life well lived, a reward well earned. And those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near. So loved, so missed, so very dear. So it's not our hands that make us human, nor our legs. It is not the shape of our faces, nor the lustre of our hair, or the texture of our skin. We are human because of our hearts and the souls that fill those hearts. Charlie's soul was private, it was strong, it was proud, qualities that have been passed on to you, his family. And Charlie has shown you how to care for each other, to nurture and to support each other. And may I suggest to you as a family that you cherish this great strength that Charlie has shown you, that you honour his memory by caring for and supporting each other, to seek out and affirm the very best in each other. And today we celebrate love and we celebrate life. And the grief that we feel today is a response of that love, for if there is no love, then there is no grief. So, and it is a mark of your love for Charlie that you experience this great sadness at his passing. So in grief at his passing, but in gratitude for his life, today we have gathered to say a final farewell to Charlie and to thank him for the privilege of being numbered amongst those who grieve. May you all find comfort, richness and example in your many memories. May you find strength and support in your love for one another. And may you find peace in your hearts. And I think Charlie would have said this. Remember me with a smile, now my life on earth is done. My dreams have all been fulfilled and new life has begun. Remember me with a smile when grief may cause you to weep. One day we will laugh once again when our heavenly meeting we keep. Let's be thankful we shared precious love. Keep the memories warm for a while. Let them bring peace to your hearts. And remember me with a smile. No doubt many a smile will cross your lips when you remember our good friend Charlie. So just before we come to the final part of our farewell service today, service of remembrance, I'd like once again to give my personal sympathy to both the girls who I met and sat with and the extended family, of course, and thank you for having me to help say farewell again to this unique character, but he'll always be in your hearts. You've only got to think of him, and there he is alongside you. And he loves you all with a passion, you know that, and you'll never forget. So we have now reached that part of the service where we say our final goodbyes to Charlie. We are grateful for the life that he lived and for everything that his life has meant to us. So we now leave Charlie in peace with the greatest of respect. We bid him yet again farewell. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Gone but not forgotten, gone but never apart, for we are blessed with memories held deeply within our hearts. Thank you for a million wonderful memories, Charlie. Keep the green thumb going, Baba. And may you forever rest in peace. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That finishes the service of the day. Thank you for having me. It has been a great honour. Thank you all.
I respect dearly the other day. And he told me not to get so distracted fighting the alligators that I forget to clean the swamp. And it took me a second to think about what he was really saying. But he was saying, don't let my problems distract me. So when I'm dealing with them, I forget my mission. The streets still hold. The last time I seen you, it seemed so close. never missed it. Life been crazy, fast like liquor. My struggle sitting I'm sitting here tripping, I'm sitting here wishing that you was sitting here with me, but you know I'm all wrong. Trying to write the song, sipping on some bourbon, blowing a little strong. This is therapeutic music, so I'm taking my time. Figure while I have a second, I'm dropping the line. Me and Will doing well, never worry about us. I bet your ass in the chill, rock rolling it up. It's been 16 years because of lesson in pain. Cause your death was the first lesson I made. I was riding through my old neighborhood reminiscing the life that was living. Man, I was tripping. I grew up without sinners. I was trying to win. People living to die, but they were dying in. Say I'm not sure if now and then I'm right by the crib. All the crib, I was the answer. I'm a cousin, I was doing the thing.
Là,